Here we
You
go.
remind me like nobody.
We're live, baby, live. That's my
That should
company.
be a compliment.
That's my company right there. I don't know why I'm randomly showing y'all that, but thank y'all for
I'm driving, so I can't see anything.
Kent's Junk Removal and Relocation of Furniture. We remove pianos, mattresses, indoor furniture, outdoor furniture, etc. You can call 910-650-3694 if you're in Eastern North Carolina and you have junk and you want it removed. I guess I'll take the free advertisement.
Yeah. I'll put you on. I'm going to share your thing here. Copy link. Wait, no. Can you hear the... Sorry, I'm going to shut it up. Okay, there it goes. Sorry about that.
Okay, now
Paste.
I gotta go add.
Wait a minute here. What am I doing? I'm sorry. It's probably not the best time it's driving. I'll put myself on mute.
Discord.
Okay, don't go on your face. So, I'm in your chat. I need to just start shit.
Now you should see.
Yeah. You remind me of nobody else I know, you know that?
That's a good
So
thing.
that's a compliment. That's a very huge compliment.
Thank you. I appreciate that compliment. What is going on,
I try
y'all?
to pinpoint like who you remind me of. Like, dude, he doesn't remind me of anyone. He's the only one who does something crazy. I'm sure the people that I know about him, there's probably plenty of like boys there doing what you do crazy. But only you do it the way you do.
No one
And I
does.
haven't seen anyone.
No one
And
does.
I go through all throughout. I'm all in and out of YouTube all the time. So.
Yeah, there's no one who comes close to me. Welcome to the jungle. Said we got fun and games standing out here all fucking day in this pouring fucking rain.
How many new subscribers have you gotten in the last day or two?
I don't know. I guess I can look it up.
You should look at that daily. I want to know if there's any of them that I know.
That would be. That's an interesting take. Let's see.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do with that clip that I did? I was going to put some music to it, but I completely forgot. Shit. Music would have been better. I use Canva. Easy. I used to be the editor-in-chief of the school newspaper. That's only because nobody else wanted to do it. I was also president of the my university's law society. That's only because nobody else was able to do it. So I got all these opportunities because people were too stupid to like, take the opportunity. But I can put it on my resume. I was supposed to go to law school. Can you hear me or am I just like going in and out?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Let's see.
You need a new thumbnail.
Google. What was I don't even know what I was gonna look up. Oh yeah.
When I found you because I put I was looking for open panels, right? But then I said, let me change it up a little. Let me put it open like discussion or something, right? And that's the only reason why I found you. Because I was doing open panel for days, weeks.
And it said open discussion. What were you thinking when you stumbled upon? And then I didn't respond when you first came in my chat.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, bye. That's later. That's funny.
What were you
thinking? Yours. Oh shit, motherfucker! Just right. Okay, sorry.
What were you thinking when I sent you a message saying, "Hey, come back"?
I was like, okay. I don't think like that much about stuff like that. You wanted me to come back because we need someone to talk to. So that's what I thought. That's what I wanted too. So we both needed someone to talk to.
I don't need somebody to talk to. I got plenty of fucking friends. You probably.
Okay, you want to do this? I'm gonna go then. I don't need you then. You're trying to tell me?
No, that's not what I'm trying to tell you. You miscommunicated.
Okay. No, I'm making assumptions because that's just how I am. I'm sorry. I'm hyper vigilant. So
no.
I automatically.
I mean, I have lots of friends. I'm saying I have lots of friends.
No, I'm not saying like that. You had a goal, I guess, in mind that I didn't know about, and that's why That's what I, everybody has their story. So when you say like, what did you think about me?
Well, yeah,
when
like,
you were saying come back, I was like, I didn't think anything because I assumed everybody has their story. You had your story.
well, naturally, adding a female to my panel is a huge feather in the cap. Having a female on the crew is definitely a big plus.
Aw, thank you. That's nice. Yeah, I would think that most people see the value in it, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of guys like to down talk women. It's kind of like, okay, well, this is pointless. I'm not going to stick around here. And then they end up being like a sausage party.
That's what a lot of what I do turns into as a sausage party. So it's good to have a female on board. And I have throughout the years, girls I was in relationships were on board, but they weren't talented. You're talented.
Crazy. What'd you say? I missed that part.
I said throughout the years I've had talented.
What if they come back and listen to you?
We're on fuck you. We're on middle fingers. We're straight up middle fingers already, so we don't really care.
Why? What'd you do? I want to hear the story. Come on, tell me the story.
Which story? Which one?
All of them. They're
all
all entertainment.
Oh my god.
Come on, talk about it. Yeah. I'll tell you, my laundry.
All right,
we can just scratch the surface.
Okay, let's start with my first love, the girl I met from England. I wish Don was here. Don could take you down memory lane because he's been my friend since all of them. He'd be telling you everything. But anyways, the first girl I was with was from England. We met in WWF Yahoo Chat. Back in the day on Yahoo Chat, you could message anybody you wanted to that was in the chat room.
So that's how you.
Say you're breaking up. Try again. Are you there?
Yahoo Chat? I'm going to put you on mute, okay? I'm here. Just keep talking. Go ahead. Keep talking. I'm listening.
You can hear me. That's what I want to make sure you can hear me. You can hear me? Just unmute and say yes or no. Can you hear me? I'm guessing you can.
Yes, I told you I can hear you. Yes.
Okay.
Oh shit, dude, you're fucking crazy right now. Like, all I wanted to know, I wanted to put you on hold because I needed to deliver and I just missed my stop. And I'm like, damn it, just let me, when I tell you that I'm going on mute, let me go on mute, please, because I just have to know the way around this for me.
Okay. So the first girl I met from England. She's from England, and I met her in the WWF Yacht. I think we went. We went to some wrestling shows together, and then I went to England. And I stayed there for like 3 years. We were gonna get married, and she had her whole planned wedding. And this is crazy shit. She went out to the club, and I never was a clubber at the time, because later in life I'd become a clubber. But at the time I wasn't a clubber. It's definitely. Hey LT, what's going on, man? At the time I wasn't a clubber, and I didn't
talk, not necessarily being live.
Say what?
I was just kind of here to talk, see what's going on. Yeah.
We're live, man. We're live. We're doing like just a stream where me and her are talking.
Oh.
But you can join in even though it's not.
But you're welcome to stay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome to stay.
I'm pretty good.
It's cool. It's cool. I understand.
Just waiting for Pat.
Okay, I understand. So, we started. I lost my train of thought.
You said you were not a clubber, but now you're a clubber.
Yeah, I wasn't a clubber at all, and she was a clubber because everybody in England's a clubber. Everybody goes out and parties. Everybody drinks. Everybody drinks at a very young age in England. And she drank like a fish. I didn't drink at all. And I was completely straight edge at the time. And I was the American boyfriend. I had the opportunity to get so much fucking ass over there because every girl was throwing themselves at me because I was the guy with the American accent. I loved her so much, I wouldn't even consider doing anything like that. I look back at it and go, damn, I should have fucked every bitch I seen. But I didn't do it. I was loyal to her. I was loyal to her. I gave up my entire middle school life, my high school life. I gave up everything for her. I mean, I was madly in love with her. And she came back from the club drunk, and she threw a fucking ashtray at me, and she said, "We're over." And I'm like, I just shook my head, and I was looking at her like, what? And we've been together for 7 years, and I was completely out of nowhere. I mean, I kind of knew that she was into clubbing and I wasn't. And it was kind of getting old to her that I was so quote unquote boring. But I can't help that's just how I was. I mean, I didn't want that part of my life. It's crazy because I would ultimately go down that road, but later in life. But that's neither here nor there. At that point, I wasn't at that point in my life, and so she threw an ashtray at me, and I assumed in my head when she did, and when she basically effectively broke up with me, I assume she's just drunk, and when she sobers up tomorrow, she's just gonna be like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." When she sobered up the next day, she was like, I was sleeping. I went down to the couch in the living room, and her brother and her mom and her dad were like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're already supposed to be getting married." And she's like, "I don't like him anymore." And they were like, "What? How do you feel, Kent? How are you dealing with this?" I'm like, "Well, I don't have much choice. I'm stuck in England. I was stuck in England for another 3 weeks before my flight back home." So, anyways, it gets really fucking crazy. I've never told this, not even to Dawn.
How old were you two when she did that?
I want to say 19 or 20.
Oh, okay.
We got together when she was 12, I think.
Actually, you did that. Yeah. Wait, how old?
I think she was 12, and I think I was like 13.
You were a 12-year-old kid?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? And then when did you guys have that? When did you guys get that on? Get it on? What age?
Like 13.
She was your first, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude,
Yeah.
you were 4. Just kidding, I'm just kidding. Is she still willing to give it up at 13? I went 19 at least. Out of high school. You were like in middle school.
Yeah.
High school.
I think I was in 7th grade. I think I was in 7th grade.
Dude, that's crazy. She must have been really hot though.
She was smoking hot. But that's not why I got with her. I got with her because she was a wrestling fan.
That's hilarious. Good for you. And then what happened though?
So I told her I had 3 weeks, and I said, here's the deal. I said, I won't ask any questions. I'll never question you ever again. I said, but here's the deal. If you don't tell me we're back together when my plane touches down in America, if you still haven't communicated, because I'm here for 3 weeks. If you can't decide what you really want in 3 weeks, when my plane touches down in America, when those fucking wheels hit that tarmac, don't ever call me again. And she didn't talk to me for 3 straight weeks. We lived in the same house, and she never spoke to me for 3 fucking weeks. I landed on the plane. I got in the car. I got home. On the way home from Atlanta, because I lived in Townville, South Carolina, and which is right, pretty close, like 45 minutes to an hour and a half from Atlanta, Georgia. And Well, I did that because I didn't want no connection flights. I wanted to go straight from Atlanta, Georgia to London, England.
Aw.
So I had no connection flights. So it was a pretty long drive from the airport to the house. On the way home, mind you, she hasn't talked to me in 3 weeks. She calls me. I look at the phone. You're stupid. I said, "You're a stupid bitch. You had 3 fucking weeks. Now you want to fucking call me." I said, I
She's
told
pushing,
you.
yeah.
I
She's
told
pushing
you.
your boundary.
I told you it was fucking over. I said, "Bitch, fuck you. Bye."
Good. I'm glad you stuck to it.
And,
But you don't even know what she was gonna say though. You don't know what she was gonna say. She probably was gonna say
oh,
sorry.
she called my mom back. Tell her
Oh,
my mom.
never mind. Something else.
She called my mom back, begging my mom to get me to talk to her, and my mom said, I can't make him talk to you, and my mom said, I don't understand, like, you had 3 weeks to talk to him.
Women are stupid.
So that's how that ended. Because I refused to. I said, you had 3 fucking weeks. You put me through hell. Made me live in an awkward situation for 3 weeks.
Did you talk to her again?
I've never spoke to her again.
Damn, dude, that's bad. Then what happened after that? With your like? So you went home with your mom?
Well,
Did you grieve the relationship or what? How long did it take you to get over her?
Nothing. I went into fucking anything that moved. Anything with 2 legs, I went to fucking.
Go. Okay, what happened?
So,
Become a liberal and all this.
I don't think those stories relate. I don't think those relates. So.
Yeah, that's a different story. That's fair.
The next relationship was like almost 18 years later. The next relationship I had she was significantly older than me.
18 years later at home?
What? How old?
How old were you?
I think
What happened?
I want to say I was in like late 20s and she was in her upper 40s.
Oh my god. Okay. That's crazy. So that's like you having like a relationship with somebody like me, my age, at 20 years old or 28 years old.
So
what you're saying?
Yeah. So she took she fucking manipulated the fuck out of me and ran all my credit cards up and
Oh my god, dude.
She put me in about $20,000 worth of debt.
Oh my god. Then what happened? How'd you get out of it?
I was in $20,000 of debt. I just fucking ate it.
You what?
I just sucked it up and dealt with it. And it taught me.
Filed bankruptcy or what did you do?
It was credit card debt. It was all credit card debt.
So what does that mean?
Well, I had a mortgage on my house, so I already had a mortgage on my house, and I had a car payment, so I already had a car and a car and a home, because I had a mortgage and I had a car. So I didn't.
Paid it off?
I didn't really need credit. No, I didn't pay any of the bad credit off. But I already had a car mortgaged and I already had a house mortgaged. So the major expenses that most people need, I already had. So I finally just said, you're not going to ever help me with this money. You're not trying to help me. You're just trying to screw me. I broke up with her. And I got with the baby of my first baby mama. And her whole family, all these.
You have multiple baby mamas?
Yes, I did.
Oh, dude, you're not. Sorry, we can't be together. Sorry. That's not gonna happen, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm making you have multiple babies, daddies and stuff. I don't understand this. But okay, that's a good topic for another day. Continue. Sorry.
So all of these women are black, by the way. Every single one of them, except for the one from England.
Crazy. So these are women that did they already have kids?
No.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good that you
So
were.
this bitch, her family was so fucking racist and hated white people so fucking bad. It was off the Richter scale how bad they hated white people. It ruined it. Like, it was so hard to have a relationship with her because everything was cracker this, cracker that, cracker this, cracker that.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And
They harbored hatred toward white people that they weren't like racist. So I know that sounds different, two different things, but we'll have a conversation about that later one day.
no, they were racist.
But yeah.
There was no doubt about it. They were racist.
Okay.
They fucking hated white people. They were very vocal about it too.
Did you? So you got her pregnant, and they got probably more pissed off.
Oh yeah, they got really pissed off when she got pregnant. I always felt like she wasn't racist, but because her mom was so racist, there was no fixing it. There was no. I tried to fix it, but
Wow.
I tried to fix it, but when I went to the hospital, what we chose to name the child, I went to work, and when I came home, I went to go in to see the baby, and I had been removed off the list and put on the do not visit list.
Wow, you poor guy. That is so weird. Why did they choose to be seen like a single mother? That doesn't make any sense to me.
It does make sense. You get a lot of benefits from being a single mother, and
why would you do this to the child? Like, why would you do this to the child? You know, deprive them of
they were living up to every. All I'm gonna say is that they were living up to every.
Man, don't have the same man.
They were living up to every stereotype that every white person says bad against black people. They were living up to it.
Damn, that's so weird. Like, I just can't get it.
So anyways,
go ahead.
I couldn't see my child. I went to court, and they ended up giving me court visitations. My lawyer fought for me to get visitation, but my lawyer kept on making me agree to shit. Like, I would meet at a certain destination, and just weird agreements that I didn't really like. And that if I had a better lawyer, I don't think it would have put me in that situation.
Yeah.
One of the things that came up, though, was that I had a mental evaluation because she accused me of being crazy.
Oh, my God.
I want to be clear. At the time, I had no history of having any mental issues.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, during the course of everything going on, I literally went crazy.
Oh.
And it was court ordered that I have a mental evaluation. So I got to thinking in my head, well, if they do an evaluation, they're going to determine I'm crazy. And I gave up. I quit.
Oh. Wow.
So I've seen my son probably a handful of times in a park under situations like her brother pulling a gun on me almost every time.
Oh, wow.
And it's just really bad. I just wiped my hands clean of my first child. And then I got with the second girl. And these children are pretty close together. There's only like a year and a half apart. And I was still having mental issues. I was having really a lot of mental issues, but they were kind of like I could control them a little bit. But I was already hallucinating and stuff like that. And it just got really stupid. Like I mean, it got so bad I was seeing tie-dye. I couldn't even tell reality from fiction.
Damn.
And then she left, and I don't blame her. She left me because I was crazy and I was talking about dinosaurs and everything else. So I think she had a good reason to leave me. So I don't blame her for leaving me, Well, I do blame her for what she did after she left me. But for a while, I was going to Virginia to see my son with her, the son I had with her. By the way, I paid child support on both of my children from the day they were born. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So I was going to see my child with Shay, which is who I'm talking about. She's also in all the cop watching videos. Shay is, and I go to see her, and then all of a sudden it just randomly stops, and I'm not given any reason, and I'm told that there's an emergency, and she can't tell me why I can't see my child anymore. So it went on for almost 6 months where I didn't see my child. And from there, after about 6 months, she would ask for money to give Alexander like pizza. She'd say, he's hungry. Cash at me some pizza money. Cash, my wash machine's broke. Cash at me some money to fix my wash machine. Anything she asked for, I'd cash app it to her.
Oh, man.
So I get this letter in the mail, and it says that the state of Virginia has taken Alexander out of the home due to,
Oh my gosh.
So I get the letter in the mail, and me and my mom's just crying when she reads the letter. She's losing it. It's on a Saturday, and we decide we're going to Virginia the next day. So we get in the car and we drive all night long to. We drive all night long to Virginia, not knowing what we're going to get into. But I want to touch on this. She had always told me, and I think she preyed on the fact of what I had already been through. She had always told me her family was super, super racist, and that if I met them, they would pull guns on me. And I think she played on the fact. She played on the fact that I had been through that before.
Wow.
So I'm going up there thinking that her all. What was that? No one joined. Are you still there? You're breaking up. I'm just gonna keep talking. So I go up there thinking that everybody hates white people. I wish I knew if you could hear me. I heard that. What'd you say?
I said I'm listening here.
Okay. So I go up there thinking everybody hates me. They hate white people. And I start going through the court thing. And the one thing I'll say about the state of Virginia is it's much better than the state of North Carolina. Everybody in the courthouse and everybody at the social services was trying to help. They recognized that there was a father figure trying to be in the life of a child that didn't have any other options. So they all were helping me. Okay, you need to petition the court. And they said, you actually need to petition the court for custody and for visitation. That way, if you don't get custody, at least you'll get visitations. There's no way the judge is not going to give you at least visitations. So you need to petition the court for custody and for visitations. And they showed me all the paperwork and how to do it, and even filled it out for me. That's the difference in Virginia and most places.
Wow, that's amazing.
So it's a lot different in Virginia than it is a lot of other places. So when I filled up all the paperwork, one of the things that came up in the paperwork is they gave me the contact information. Alexander had been placed with the aunt after he got taken over by the state. The state turned custody over to the aunt, temporary custody, until they could figure out what to do.
Why did they take him though? What happened to her?
I'll tell.
Okay.
So I see her number and I'm like, my mom's like, call her. Just ask, can we see Alexander right now? Because we're in Wadesboro, Virginia. And I'm like, they hate white people, Mom. They're not gonna ever say yes.
Oh, wow.
So I call and I'm like, I know you don't know who I am, but I'm Alexander's father. And I said, I don't know if you know this, but I've been seeing Alexander regularly every 3 months ever since he's been born. And she's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, really. And she says, instead of me asking, can I see him? She says, why don't you come on over right now? So we get in the car. She gives me the address. I ride over to her house. She invites me over. The nicest people you'll ever meet. They invite me into the house. They say, let's go out to Golden Corral. I want to invite Shay's dad over. So now I'm talking to Shay. Shay's dad. I never met him before. He turns out to be He turns out to be a really nice guy too. And I'm like, you do realize what Shay has always told me about you, right? And he's like, no, what? I was like, he told me you hated white people. And they're like, half of our family's white. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? And he's like, yeah, he's like, in a couple of weeks we're having a family reunion. You should come. You'll get an understanding. I said, I guess I'll do that. And I miss Alexander so much. I'm like, what do you mean you're gonna miss him? Where's he going? He says, isn't he going with you? I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, you want to take him home, don't you? I was like, of course I do. Of course I do. But I can't believe you're willing to let me do it. So with no court order, they voluntarily let me take Alexander home for 3 weeks until the court order came up. And when we got to court, they voluntarily said it makes most sense for him to be placed with his father. So there was no fighting in court. There was nothing like that. And they turned custody 100% over to me. And now I let Alexander go up to Virginia pretty much anytime he gets any long period of time out of school. I let him. So he still has ties to his mother's side of the family, just not his mother. His mother's completely out of the picture. Now, what happened? She got hooked on meth. She got hooked on hardcore meth. And when they went to go into when they called the police because someone was drug overdosing in her apartment, and when they went into the home, brace yourself for this one. When they went into the home, they found Alexander in a dog kennel covered in his own feces. So they immediately took him out of the home, obviously. And just horrendous.
How long was he there for?
He was in the state of Virginia's possession. I think it was like 28 days, I believe it was.
Oh my God. But like, how long was he in the kennel for?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really want to know. Long enough to have multiple bowel movements.
Oh my God. That's a huge story.
But so they took him out of the home, and that's what I meant when I said I don't hold anything against her for leaving me, but I can't forgive her for what she did afterwards. That's what that's what I was talking about. I can never forgive her for that. Like, my mom says if she ever sees her, it's not going to be pretty if she ever sees her.
But maybe that's why you went crazy because of her.
No, I went crazy because of the first bitch that wouldn't let me see my child. Yeah. But I know you didn't.
Damn.
I know you're supposed to be talking about, like, I'm supposed to be talking about all the girls I've been with. That was the moral of the story, but I think it's worth saying that
It's a huge story, man.
I think it's worth saying that I own my house, I own my car, I own my van, I own my truck, I own my Jeep, I own 2 trailers, I own a building, I own another building, I own my studio, I own a lot of stuff. I'm a lot better off than I've ever been any other time in my life. And it's a crazy path I took to get here, but I have 100% custody of my son. And yes, there is a son that I don't ever get to see. And I have thought about going in and trying to get a better lawyer because I think I could at least get visitations. But
Wow.
it's something I had to really consider.
How old is your son now? The oldest one. What would he be?
He would be 6, and my current and Alexander's 7. I mean, Alexander's 5, and he would be 6.
Oh wow. Interesting.
So
Yeah, man, we should do that.
I should try to go get custody of him too.
Yeah. Because I mean, you know what? I'm just thinking about like Alexander, like what he had to go through. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not with you. If the kid's not with you, you don't know what's gonna happen. What's happening to the kid?
Yeah.
That's scary. That really terrifying story. That's like a nightmare story.
You want to know some sad
Sorry.
truth? You want to know some sad truth that I just have to admit? I don't even know his name because I just kind of blocked it out, so I didn't have to deal with it.
Oh, I totally
What?
had no idea. That shit would make me go crazy too.
Yeah, it did. It was pretty rough, and but I'm a better person because of it. I'm a lot stronger person because of it.
You're a different man, yeah, for sure. Wow, man, that's some stories, man.
I don't. It don't. It's just my romantic stories. All my stories are crazy off the top. I mean, if you listen to my YouTube story, it's pretty fucking crazy too.
So this whole time you were on YouTube too? Were you? Like during this whole debacle, all these issues?
Well, I did cop watching when I was with Shay. Me and her did cop watching.
That's interesting. Wait, she started doing that after she met you?
Yeah, she obviously got with some guy who was on it, and Shay was blind.
How old was she?
Shay was blind.
How old was she? Was she blind?
Yes.
Oh wow. Interesting. You have an interesting story.
Yeah. So it's pretty.
You need your own biography, dude. You need a biography. We gotta make this YouTube thing work for you, so you can get your own biography. I'll write your biography. This is a huge story. That's a very good story. I mean, it's not a good story. It's obviously a nightmare story, but it's very. It's not only inspirational. It's also very like eye-opening. You know.
Well, I think it's a story of overcoming and beating the odds. Because most people would have curled up in a ball and gave up.
Most guys wouldn't give it a shit, and they would let the poor kid would have gone through that. Oh my god! Just imagine. I can't even imagine.
Well, I'll tell you.
Wow, I'm really proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Oh no! I mean, like 3 relationships in your life. 3 real relationships.
That's right, 3.
But you've been with a lot of women because you said that. You made all those women. That makes sense. Excuse me. That's crazy story, man. I'm still like in shock. I don't know how to react. I have to take a hit off this bite. Hold on a second. Sorry, I was a story. I smoked. So she was blind?
Yeah, she was blind. I only
Where did you meet her?
Tinder.
Oh no! I don't know how people meet people. I mean, I tried to do that, but it wouldn't work. It didn't work at all. These people were like, all we're trying to force like relationships with people. That's never gonna work out. When you try to force a relationship with someone, just because you're looking for a relationship yourself.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. It's impossible. Because all the guys are liars, all the women are liars too. Damn, dude, that's amazing. So my ex-boyfriend, or my ex-fiance, he met his girlfriend, I guess, on Tinder or Bumble. I don't even know what the hell. One of the ones where you swipe whatever. I'm not really sure which one.
Tinder, you swipe on Tinder.
But he, okay, well, he was with her for 11 years. And he cheated on her as soon as he found someone he liked, and he left her the same month. He didn't want to tell her, like, right away. I'm like, dude, like, you already know you're gonna leave her. Why are you gonna wait till after the new year? But Like interestingly enough, she found out before, or she asked him about it before, and then he just told her the truth. That was like, so I mean, if that's how easy like that guy got out of that relationship, it really didn't matter to him that relationship.
One thing I can say about every ex I had, when we were done. I have never even had a conversation with any of my exes, with the exception of Shay, because I when I was going to see him, basically when I was going to see him, I would take her on vacation just so she just got a free vacation anywhere we took Alexander.
I don't know. I was gonna say, shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Sorry. I've only really had only one relationship in my life, like one 15-year relationship. The last one I don't really count because it was only 6 months.
6 months.
But I was also
6 months definitely counts.
Sorry?
6 months definitely counts.
What do you mean? It doesn't count because like it's over. And like you said, you cut them off right after. I don't know anything like that. I only know like when I was with the person for 15 years, we whatever, man, we were with each other till the end. We're still friends, but like you know, he's got his own girlfriend, and like you know, I'm not. I see him like a brother now. It's kind of weird. Yeah, he's like a brother now. We can't have sex with our brothers. or even look at them like that, right? Like I want the best for him. I hope he lives a happy life. And I'm actually here like anytime he needs me, like for anything. Like he's the same way with me. Like I'll call him to ask him to borrow money, and then I'll pay him back when I get paid. That's weird. We weren't always like that though. But he was my first everything, first true love. They don't make him like that anymore. He definitely doesn't have your story though. Your story is very like it's very.
The girl from England. The girl from England was my first kiss, my first hug, my first sex, my first everything.
You know what I don't like about YouTube is like when you're on YouTube and in a relationship with somebody on YouTube, like YouTube, like the people in the YouTube live community, they'll make it like you're just like a whore on the YouTube streets, right? And it's almost like that kind of that mentality just it totally diminishes like everything about who I am, right? So like I don't know, I kind of get it. You're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it eventually. Sorry, dude. You could have done it that way. Thank you.
So you're saying if me and you have a public falling out that doesn't rekindle, we're gonna have to listen to it all the time.
We're gonna have to listen to it even when before that ever happened. That's why I don't think we should do that. We should just keep it to the one topic, which is the debate.
There is a way.
Come on.
It's called an airplane. You ever heard of a fucking airplane?
It's called an airplane. Yeah, but you're hella far, dude. Like you're on the other side of the country.
Yeah, and I'm on the better side of the country, so you can come move in.
Aw, that's very sweet. Okay, let's think.
And you hate California.
With your show.
And you hate California anyway.
There has to be someone closer to you, okay? Closer to you, there's more for you. There has to be someone closer to me. I don't want to have to move all the way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a great idea, and I love that you offer it. That made me really feel good. I love it. Thank you. It means a lot to me. It means more than you know. But there has to be someone closer to you.
I'm sure there is, but I don't want to be with them.
It's convenient right now.
It's not convenient at all. It's not convenient at all. Are you retarded? It's fucking a whole country away. You just said it's not convenient, then you followed it up by saying it's convenient.
Very convenient. Thank you. But like, I mean, honestly, I just got out of a relationship with that guy like less than a month ago. You can't really like, you know what I'm saying?
Don told me.
I still cry over it because like I'm not used to just being like happy about that.
Don told me that if I
get married, okay, to the man, okay, he said he loved me. I believe him.
Don told me if I get in a relationship with you, he's gonna choke me to death.
Choke him, Don. Choke him. Why doesn't he like me? What's with Don?
He really truly believes that I'm about to blow up.
What do you mean by that?
He thinks I'm about to really blow up on you.
We're focused on that goal, right?
Yeah, but he thinks if I get involved in a relationship, people don't make good decisions when they're in love.
He's right. Listen to your friend.
Did y'all just see that? Did y'all just see that? My chair just broke.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm not watching. Remember?
And that chair just fucking, the back of it just broke away. I mean, it's on the archive. You'll be able to go back and watch it.
I like how you put your everything up. You're smart. That's very smart. Because everything matters.
What are you talking about?
Hold on, this is bad reception here. One second. Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Don, tell him, Don. But we're all focused on that goal, so don't worry. Don't worry, Don. We'll keep you on straight on the path, okay? I'm here to do the path.
Don told me, he said, I don't care if you date her, just make sure your channel's already fucking, you're a millionaire. He said, don't date her until you're a millionaire.
Okay. That sounds like a plan, dude. We'll have to get there first.
He says, because he says all the resources are there. He says, when you date her and you're a millionaire, it'll be nothing to buy that plane ticket and bring her over and move her into her new house.
Right. Yeah. There will be no resistance whatsoever.
You just fly her over. He says,
you got a bunch of women, though.
I don't want a bunch of women. Why do I want a bunch of women? I want the one that brought me to the dance.
Okay. You gotta smile at me. Okay. I just got home and there's stuff here. Can we pick that in another segment?
Yeah, well, I'll end the stream and thank y'all for watching and I'll see you in the next one. And y'all be good.
Be good, everybody.
You be good. You get what I'm emphasizing. You be good for, right?
No.